Guys, Netflix has the rights to Cujo. That's right. And they are in pre-production for their new Netflix movie for the streamer. Now, Stephen King got the rights from them. The 1981 horror thriller novel of the same name has gone to Netflix. And guys, get ready for it. I just don't want this to be a CG mess thing. I don't want a CG dog. I want a real dog in here, guys. The first movie came out in 83. And it was directed by Louis Teague. Now, they had a real dog in there, guys. They had a St. Bernard in there. He's doing all of his own stunts. He's getting in there. There's no writer attached to this yet. They're still looking for a scribe. There's someone I have my eye on that's on cruise control tonight, maybe, that might have an idea for this movie. We'll find out about that, too. But it's about the Chamber's once friendly St. Bernard who turns into a killer after being bitten by a rabid bat. And then they have to take it down, and disastrous stuff goes down, of course. You guys all know. I think it's been a thing forever. It's like, oh, watch out. That dog's barking too much. Cujo, watch out. I think it's like a thing now, you know? Stephen King's probably very excited that this became such a craze, but this monstrous dog is moving forward. Of course, it's a renaissance for Stephen King. He's got The Running Man happening right now with Glenn Powell. They've been shooting that. The Long Walk is coming to being adapted into a movie. And also in production, of course, Welcome to Derry is coming out too. The It prequel series, they're doing 3 of those, 3 seasons of that too. So a lot of content for him. But Cujo is coming, guys. Queen's like, I hated Cujo. I mean, I don't know. I just don't really Cujo, seriously. I'm serious. Mm-hmm. I don't want it. I mean, I just don't want it. I just like the first one is just cheese classic, guys. Like, let's get in there. Let's watch that. Let's enjoy that practical effects of the dog being covered in blood. And I mean, I have some snippets here that are pretty funny during the thing. It was a classic. I just don't see a reason to touch it. It's haunted kids' dreams when they were kids, and we've forgotten about it. So let's just let it lie, I think. But you know what? They're remaking everything these days. So why not? They're looking for a writer. So Brandon, man, are you ready? You got the Cujo pitch script going in your mind right now?
Going. Yeah.
You ready to get over Netflix?
It's not a sequel, right? So
reboot.
We can't call it Tujo because that would
no. Oh man, maybe you could pitch it as Tujo. Maybe you could.
That would be too perfect. Yeah, I don't know.
I like that.
Is it? Do we know if it's CGI or is it going to be real?
They have not said. It's their open interpretation right now. There's no script. There's nothing. I can just see them doing CG, right? I can just see it happening. I don't want to see a CG, but maybe that'd be, I don't know. I want to see. It's going to like Resident Evil dog shit.
What if they just go nuts and it's like just a guy? It's not even a dog. It's just some guy who's foaming at the mouth. He's like, "Hey, my name's Cujo."
Dude. I see comedy potential here too. I do. I mean, like, why not go the complete opposite direction? Because
or go the Jurassic World route where it's a dog-human hybrid.
That's like a werewolf. That doesn't even look like a Saint Bernard.
Yeah, I know, right?
I mean, it was scary. Like it took until Beethoven. Everyone hated Saint Bernards, and then like Beethoven saved the Saint Bernard. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
it was before that, right? Yeah,
it was before that. Because Beethoven was in the 90s. So, I mean, I remember being a kid loving Beethoven. Off the top of your head, though,
that was a comeback for St. Bernard's. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Is there a way, though, without CG of making this not corny, though?
No. So, I think as soon as you go CGI, because the problem is as soon as they make that decision, then suddenly the possibilities are endless, which is not a good thing for this kind of story. Because I think what people were afraid of in the original one was the fact that it was a real dog and not just some not Scooby-Doo. You know what I mean?
What? Come on, man.
Yeah, that's kind of, if they go full CGI, it'll just give me Scooby-Doo vibes, and I will not appreciate it.
Yeah.
I don't want to be scared of dogs now because I love dogs.
Do people say that with Pepe? I know that's like a big joke. Like, people are like, "Oh, Cujo," when it's like a small dog. When it's a small dog.
Talk to the ball.
It just looks like he has like tomato sauce all over his face. Like
it probably was. It probably was. I mean, at that point, they might have had some. They use. It starts with a K. Not creatine. It's like a gelatinous kind of material.
Like a gelatin.
Fake blood.
Yeah. But I just don't know. And then there's also the idea of like PETA being involved. I mean, it was different back then.
I think like they get on those movies. They don't. Yeah.
Yeah, it was way different back then, Angela. So in this society, Angela, what do you think? In this society, this world, can we make Cujo work with a real dog, or do you think they're gonna go like again? I just worry. Like I was saying to Brandon, like I worry about the Resident Evil effect. Those dogs were so cheesy looking. Oh, they're cruel, they're mean, but it's like sometimes when you go to the CG, it just doesn't. I just go. But then again, a live action dog can be cheesy too if the dog can't do it right. You know, if you can't, like what dogs would be that mean?
I think they're gonna. Yeah, I think they'll CG it. I mean, it's too alive. Like a real dog just isn't gonna. I don't think a real dog would be the way they'd go. I think they want to make it really just like nasty and mean, or like give it some serious teeth. Because I feel like I don't know, a Saint Bernard's just too sweet. Like I don't know, I just feel like I still wouldn't be like okay, but this would give like I mean,
he wasn't so sweet in the first in the original.
Huh?
He wasn't sweet in the original.
No.
I think the only way
know
to
you
do
guys
it,
probably weren't born. You guys weren't born, but that
I think the only way to do it is the only way to do it is to set everything at night, and then if it's dark, you can do the CGI, and it's not as like it doesn't look as video gamey.
Everything's in the day. It starts off in the day, and the dog is like normal and happy, and then like at night turns, and the dog goes into a barn or some shit, and the bat comes down and bites it, and then
that would be my pitch.
Bat dog.
My pitch would be we do it all at night, so the CGI doesn't look bad.
Right. They might even. Well, maybe they'll do it for this one. Maybe they'll do like mostly night.
I think I got a happy compromise though. What if we did like one of those Boston Dynamic robot dogs?
Oh, like a Robo Dog. There we go.
Robo Dog.
Yeah, like those are extra creepy.
They
are. Did you see that Black Mirror episode?
I love Black Mirror.
It was one of those things, but like attacking people, and I was like, oh my god! Every time I see one of those weird ass robot dogs, I'm like, God.
They had some super creepy dogs in like Stranger Things. Those things were scary. I was like,
I don't want
dogs.
I don't want with an airport. I don't want robo dogs in airports. I'm against
too creepy. And those dogs in Resident Evil. You're talking about those creepy, those scary ass like dogs that were. Yeah, they were scary. Yeah, that would definitely not be in this. But I don't know. I don't need to see a Cujo. I'm good.
Right? I know.
I
think we could do a lot more with that budget and like maybe do something different.
Yeah, like leave it alone. I mean, it's Netflix, so they're pumping stuff out, It's like you're greenlit. I don't know. GR, how you feel about this, man? Are you feeling different about everybody else? You're like, give me that Cujo. That's what I want all day, every day.
If you're gonna remake it, make it with a real fucking dog, not a toy, not fake bullshit. They did the real one. I mean, it's basically about a mother and a kid trapped in a car by a crazed dog. It's not like anybody got eaten or anybody got bitten and chewed up. It's just a crazy dog, and they can train an animal to do that. They've done it before.
Get some good animal trainers in there to showcase and to get that dog to go crazy. The dog's not going to bite somebody. I mean, maybe it will. I don't think that happened on the first Cujo where the dog went crazy.
You never saw anybody get torn up.
Mm-hmm. But GR, you don't think they could do? You don't think they? I just feel like they will go CG. I think that's like the first reaction.
Oh, they probably will, but it'll suck. There was enough fear factor with that dog trying to get in the car, that big mouth trying to.
But did they use an animatronic in the original? Was it?
No, it was a real dog.
Real dog.
Time?
Yeah.
They didn't have any robots.
I don't think there was ever any robots. I don't think so.
Huh.
I kind of want to go back and
this
have
is way back
Cujo.
in 1981. They filmed it.
They still used animatronics in movies back then.
Yeah, look at freaking Johnny Five Alive, or not Johnny? Yeah, right, Johnny Five.
Oh
right?
yeah. Short Circuit.
What a great movie! They had robots in that shit. That's fucking awesome. Don't reboot Johnny Five Alive, Short Circuit. Please don't. It won't be as good.
That's next week.
It probably will be.
I was thinking about Flight of the Navigator. I love that. I love that
movie.
Little weird dude. That little thing that popped up.
Yeah.
That little thing. What do they call it? Okay, this is what I want to do. All right, everyone. I want to do a movie with that little thing from Flight of the Navigator, Groot. Okay.
Yeah.
Little baby Yoda.
Grogu.
And who else?
You said Gizmo.
Gizzy, Groot, Baby Yoda,
Gizmo.
this little thing from whatever you could.
The robot from
Little thing
Space
from
Camp.
Flight of the Navigator. And what else? Who else?
And E.T.
That's it. That's enough. You're gonna get stomped on by
It's-
18,000 different.
Billions
It's
of
the
dollars.
80s Avengers.
Well, but whoever owns obviously the license
just
and
like-
copyright for that.
That's the new Avengers, Brian.
Throw them all
80s
together.
Avengers.
What?
Cute Avengers.
They're gonna battle climate crisis. I don't know.
They're gonna make sad people happy.
Yeah, it'd be.
I would buy every stuffed animal on the planet.
Bradley is so right because this movie, the way it was shot originally, couldn't happen today.
Really?
Why I say that?
Well, we all have them. Those little thing called cell phones.
What's that? How's that going to stop Cujo?
He was outside the car. What? The woman couldn't just sit there and go,
Oh,
I got a
that's
crazy dog attacking my car. And cops
valid
come out and
point.
shoot him. Or animal control comes out and puts him to sleep and cart him off.
Animal control.
yeah, like
Self
darn it,
dilemma.
tase him. Put that thing around, take him off. But I mean, he's bit by a radioactive bat or some
Like
shit,
Alien
right?
versus Cujo. Like we see like the two battling.
Can we just let's just do that.
Oh,
Alien versus.
Alien, Predator, and Cujo all go at it. Like everyone's
Yes, I love it. That I like.
comes out
Oh,
alive.
Cujo and my ex-wife, a perfect movie.
There we go.
They
Yes.
kill each other. Yeah.
Listen,
We
if,
are-
if
JR's got
Netflix is going to make
his deal. What's yours, Brandon?
Now we're talking.
if Netflix is going to remake a Stephen King book, I think it should, or movie, it should be the Dreamcatcher. Did you see that one?
Oh yeah, that movie was all right.
Yeah, it could have been better though, and I
Could have been
think
better.
if they remade it now, it would be way better because the CGI back in 2003 was not great.
No. It was a fascinating movie, but it could have been a lot better. It could have been a lot better.
Yeah, remake it, Netflix.
Use the noodle.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. I'm just saying, I still think it's fascinating that we're even delving into the Cujo universe. And then I saw like one of my buddies sent me a article about a movie they are doing that's first person from a dog's perspective. They're doing two coming out soon. So it's a whole movie is shot from a dog's perspective, which is another fascinating take. Maybe they could integrate that with Cujo, where you
Like
see
Predator.
Where do you get
Cujo,
a lot of woof, woof, woof?
a predator. That could be fascinating.
Wait, so did they get like some? Did he just like sell all his rights to Netflix? Was that like a giant deal they made with him?
No, I don't think so yet, but he's got because he's also he's on Max with it, and then he's also had another he had another show on Max too. What was the one? It came out a few years ago, but he's doing stuff with HBO or Warner Brothers and with Netflix. I think he's just like pimping his stuff out right now,
Yeah, getting older, trying to dole everything out.
just trying to make some money, just trying to make some fun. He had a show with Disney with Hulu. He had a show on there, which I think he's got another one coming on Hulu too.
Somehow his work doesn't seem Disney. Yeah.
I know. Yeah. But the thing about Hulu is kind of like the more adult Disney. That's why they still haven't completely merged them together, so it's a little bit still.
Oh yeah, what was that dome? They had that dome show, right? Under the Dome. That was
Under the Dome. Yep. Yeah, but there was another one that was like it was what the hell was the name of that one? They go to like an old kind of like Midwest town, and then there's like people are disappearing. And there's cops. I can't think of the name of it, but it was actually pretty good on Hulu. I can't think of the name of it, but he's got some good stuff out there. But Cujo, no, I don't want to see it. I just don't think it's going to work. Unless you give Brandon a job, then I don't want to see it. If Brandon writes
You
it,
know what I would like to see? Maybe like a Benji, perhaps. Do we have a Benji coming?
there was some Benji comments out there in the chat too. Maybe Benji.
Benji, Laura Zingle Wilder, what is it? Little House on the Prairie.
The Shaggy Dog.
Oh, please. Oh,
Peppy
the
could be
Shaggy
Benji.
Dog. Now, there you go.
Peppy could be Benji.
We some bad motherfuckers.
Or
Yeah, we are
Beethoven.
Peppy.
Let's bring it back to Beethoven. Better than Cujo, honestly. in
Right.
terms of representation of St. Bernard's.
I'd be down for that. I'd be down for that. Beethoven was fucking fantastic. I love Beethoven. But I gotta tell you guys, we'll see. Cujo's coming. And maybe it'll be great. Maybe it won't.
Maybe it'll suck.
Yeah, it could suck. When
has that ever stopped Netflix before?
It doesn't ever stop them. No. They just like to fucking keep pumping stuff out. There's some good stuff that comes to Netflix, though, but it's a numbers game. It's a numbers game.
Churn and burn. That's the Netflix.
What do you got? What's that?
Little House on the Prairie.
Little House on the Prairie, the opening
I just
scene.
gotta be like when she's running down the hill and
she runs.
Like,
yeah, you're all about that.
She runs down the hill and she keeps tripping and like the flowers and stuff. That drives me. I laugh every time. Every time I go down a hill, I literally think of them. I don't know why.
Okay.
It is funny.
It's like,
Oh boy.
Bananas. But anyway, sorry.
Running downhill is not a smart thing to do.
And
Pepe, no, it's not. I've done it before, GR. It's a disaster. Don't do it. I don't recommend it.
I think, I've never done that before, but I could only imagine.
Yeah,
I can only imagine.
You end up tripping on your dress.
It only hurts when you breathe.
Yeah, I mean, you get all crazy like this. You start falling.
So, GR,
that's called a face plant.
Anyways.
When you're skiing, that's called a face plant.
That's how much we're interested in Cujo.
Oh boy!
Hello, did we move on yet?
Moving on.
all right. Guys, Cujo's coming. Are you excited about it? I know the chat's not that excited about it. Let us know.
Yo, player, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when we are live. And if you are able to join our Patreon, please join. Because the Pepestar needs more snickety snacks. Because I'm hungry. Holla back. Love y'all.